Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bull's Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan, I'm so excited.
Oh,
I'm so
good.
excited.
8th edition is here.
Warhammer 40,000 Dark Imperium 8th edition is here.
And I brought it along with a Xenos 1 Codex to show off.
This is basically just the it's out announcement.
Yeah.
We've done unboxings, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
But we did want to say it's out.
It's out. It's exciting.
And we are going to open this stuff up. And just to give you an example, we'll go through Xenos 1 too.
Yeah.
So.
Because I play Necron, so I'm kind of biased.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But all 5 of the index books are also out as well.
Yes.
So go, everything's
together.
Yeah, so go, finish watching this video and then go buy it.
Buy it.
All right, let's hop on into Dark Imperium. All right, Warhammer 40K 8th edition stuff.
8th edition, the starter stuff,
excited.
yeah.
We got the Xenos one, we'll go over that in a bit.
Okay.
I can't wait to do this one.
Let's
this
do
is
it.
Dark Imperium.
Already unshrink wrapped it.
Yes.
Oh, this is a hefty thing.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Go ahead and pull that.
I'll pull this. I've opened one before. I don't know if, have you got to open one?
I have not.
You do the honors.
Ooh, beautiful artwork.
Oh, real quick, before we do that.
Yes.
Back of the box.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What you can expect to find in here. All the miniatures. There are, just for the record, 53 miniatures, a 280-page book, 2 24-page mini booklets, little mini codexes, and then range ruler, dice, all that fun stuff. So,
very cool. Okay.
Lots of cool stuff. Evan, do the honors, man.
All right.
There's a seal you have to break.
A seal? Oh, we'll break that in a second.
You gotta break the seal.
Oh, interesting.
That's where the weight came from. That's what I was...
Oh, so it's not even like a small rule book.
No,
it's the actual rule book. Yeah.
That's
this is the one that you can buy. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so it's the hardback, what the back looks like, and it's going to go over the basic rules, which are only 8 pages long, but this will also go over like terrain.
Oh, yeah. So, a couple of key things real fast. It's 280-page hardback rule book.
Yes.
The rule book by itself is $60, I believe.
Okay.
Retail price.
This one.
Yeah, if you buy the box set, I think it's $160 for everything.
Oh yeah, it's $160 for the box.
For the box. So
like,
if you do the math,
it's a pretty good
with
deal.
the miniatures, it's pretty good deal. And then those are the how to build sheets. There's the little core rule booklet, which is super handy.
So this is nice. This is just a smaller version of the 8 pages rules.
The core rules for the game are only 8 pages.
Yeah.
And these are the exact same rules you'd find in the rule book.
Yeah.
The rule book has all of the lore section, which is like 170 pages of lore about the universe, and then the last 8. Then there's 8 pages of the core rules, and then all of the other stuff. So advanced rules, which are really just there's a crap ton of missions.
Yeah.
Open play, narrative play, covers all that. Covers the terrain rules. Gosh, what else? It's a ton of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It's awesome. And then these are also the building guides for the Space Marines, and you can see there's 2 in there.
Yep. Death Guard and
transfer sheets.
And then, because everybody wonders why we look underneath.
Oh, look.
Flight stands.
Flight stands for the jetpacky guys.
Yes, Inceptors, I believe they're called.
Inceptors. And a bunch of bases.
All the bases you'll need. Oversized. These are not your regular tiny dice. They're they're still tiny dice, but they're not the same size. They're a little larger, which is cool.
Look at this.
And that's the whippy stick has been retired, folks. We have the new rangefinder, range ruler, which is
see-through and everything.
Which is actually kind of handy when you're trying to see if you're within range.
Now this edition too, you can pre-measure.
Everything's pre-measured.
Yeah, so you can. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look in the model box. All right. There's a seal I have to break.
There is a seal. He's breaking the seal, folks.
Oh no. Should I cut it? I don't know. What should I do?
Here. Just a little. Yeah.
Here,
you're gonna have to. You have to. Uh-oh. He's getting the big knife out, folks. Not really. Let's get some scissors.
Scissors. All right, ready?
I'm ready, man.
If I kill you, I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right, you do the honors. I've already opened one.
I'm excited, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of sprues. Okay.
Yeah. Ton of stuff in here.
Yeah.
Now, we've looked at the models before, so I don't want to spend too much time going over them.
Sure.
I do want to say they're amazing.
Yeah.
We're actually in the process of getting all our stuff painted right now. So
it's good detail on all of them. Because these are new models, too. Completely new models for this
all
new
of them
edition.
are new models for the new edition. We've got all the Death Guard minis. Matter of fact, we'll pull some out here. I'll just move that to the side.
Yeah.
We can kind of go ahead and pull out some sprues, and we'll show off a couple.
Here's some Death Guard.
Yep. We'll zoom in.
Yeah. Here, we can just put it out. Yeah, there we go.
So here's one of the Death Guards. These look like the Poxwalkers, and the you get one of the Marines, and that might be the Lord. I'm not sure, but yeah, These models are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They look like they're infected, and they're already painted gray with Nurgle Plus.
Yeah.
Like the amount of detail in these guys is just bonkers. I think GW.
Just like that guy's back with all the boils and everything. It's just nice detail.
It's ridiculous. The detail on these plastics are super sharp and crisp. I mean, there's a that people keep playing Warhammer 40K, and one of the big reasons is the models are top of the
GW makes some really good models. Yeah,
amazing models. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of the Space Marine ones here.
Here's a Space Marine.
Yep. These look like these are looks like a couple of the Inceptors and a couple of the other guys. Actually, no, these are just there's a couple of the Inceptors and the jetpack. Yeah. They have these crazy jetpacks now, by the way. Such cool models. Yeah. I've already got my set pre-ordered to my personal set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a unit. I'm gonna paint my guys up as Blood Angels to go with my Blood Angel army.
So you're gonna have a Tyranid and a Blood Angel army.
Oh, I've already got a Tyranid.
Right. So you're gonna have both though.
And I've got an Eldar and
oh my gosh,
stuff.
You've got a problem.
I have a problem. I could add these to my Chaos to the Death card. So I've got some issues. Anyway, there's a ton of really cool models in this set.
Yeah.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. We've covered all of them before. I don't want to spend too much time.
No, we don't need to.
Doing that, but
that's basically what you get in the box.
That's everything you get in the box, though. Is just all the crazy models.
All the crazy sprues.
Yeah. Crazy sprues. The full-on rule book. It is the full 128 page or 280 page.
Yes. It's the full rulebook that you can buy separately, but if you get the box, you get it with it.
Yeah. So that's it for the Dark Imperium box. I know we went through that kind of briefly, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's everything you need to play except for a buddy.
Yeah.
And maybe some glue to build your minis.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at Xenos 1 real quick.
Let's do it. Now I brought Xenos 1 because
was there a reason that you wanted?
I personally play Necrons, and they are included in Xenos 1. Now, of course, as most people know, there's five indexes.
5 indexes,
And there's Xenos 1, Xenos 2, there's Imperium 1, Imperium 2, and then there's Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos will have all the different Chaos
and the way it's broken up is basically Imperium 1 is all the Space Marines.
Yes.
Imperium 2 is everybody that's not Space Marines.
Yeah.
Xenos 1 is what I like to call the War in Heaven because it's all the Eldar and Necrons. So you've got Craftworld, the
interesting,
Drukhari, which are
the Dark Eldar.
Inari, who are the new kids and the Harlequins.
Yeah.
And then the Necrons, which again, it all makes sense if you're familiar with the War in Heaven. The last there's also Chaos, which is obviously Chaos.
Yeah, which will have
Chaos Space
Death Guard and stuff like that.
Yeah, Chaos, all the different flavors of Chaos.
Yeah.
Too. So
Nurgle
Zinch, Khorne, some Slaanesh is in there.
Yeah.
Anything that's a model in the game has rules.
Right.
Indexes.
Yeah.
And then Xenos 1 is that one. Xenos 2 is
Tau,
Tyranids, Orcs, and Genestealer Cult.
Yes. Okay.
So it's broken up. Whatever faction you play, there is an index book for you. And it's great too because even if you don't play the other factions, you have their rules. You'll be able to look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them too. So there's the table of contents.
Yes.
You get the idea here. It's broken up by faction, obviously.
Yeah.
All their special rules.
Let's go over the introduction, how to read data sheets.
Yep.
And it's very straightforward. And then just go straight into
what I like about it too is it actually does show off a little bit about the faction.
Yeah.
Just so you get an idea if you've never picked up a book before.
Yeah, it's like a quick, brief fluff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fluff in the book is very thin. In these books, these books are mostly for rules. If you're looking for the fluff, the background lore, that's going to be
in the big
rule book. The first 180 pages whatever. From there,
craft rules, more fluff.
And then we get into the army list.
Yes.
Each section is going to look just like this. You're going to have the army list up front.
Yeah.
It's going to have any important keywords there. It's going to list any special abilities here.
Yeah.
It's going to also give them a discipline for their psychic powers if they have psychic powers.
Which, like, for instance, Necrons don't, but they have the powers of, like, Catan and stuff like that.
Right. So they'll have their own special power rules.
Yeah.
And you can see here there's battle discipline and then runes of fate discipline. So there are some different options there. And also, this is very important. I want to call this out. I know some people got this confused or mixed up. In the book, it'll say, like, this model can replace weapons from the melee weapons list.
Yeah.
This is the list they're referring to.
Yeah.
So it's not just like in the back of the book where all the weapons are. If it says you can replace it with a heavy weapon, it's this specific heavy weapon war gear lists, and it's like that for everybody.
And like Age of Sigmar too, which let's go into like one of the data sheets. It'll tell you what each weapon does, so you don't have to search through the rule book to see.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So it's slightly different because for the most part, it'll tell you what weapons they have and equip. But occasionally you'll find units that will have an upgrade option that's not listed here. You will have to look in the back of the indexes.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's real quick. You can see that's a basic thing there. Let's flip over. We're looking at the Craft World, guys. So here's the Craft World Warrior section. And these sections have
stats,
all the stats you'll ever need. And again, referencing back to that little Warrior section, when you're looking for heavy weapons, refer to that. But when you're looking for stats for the heavy weapons, you can find everything
in the back. Okay.
Yeah. Also in the back, you'll find next to these Warrior sections, which we're not going to flip to, is the points. You'll find points for every unit available for each faction. And all their points.
Yeah.
And I do want to call out when you're building your models or building out your army. I guess let me get a good example here. Is let's say the Autarch.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, the Autarch will work. So let's say we're looking at this Autarch here.
Yeah.
And he's got some upgrade options here. You can equip a Banshee Mask or Many Blasters, things like that. So just like you could before, when you're paying for the points for the Autarch, the rules in the points in the back of the book will have the point cost without any war gear.
Right.
So you still have to pay for the war gear when you're equipping the Autarch, including the war gear that they start with.
Interesting. Okay.
So the base cost. So I don't know the points exactly, but say the base cost of the Autarch is 50 points.
Right.
The war gear, say the fusion pistol is an additional 6 points.
Right.
And the shuriken pistol is an additional.
So even if they start with that weapon, you still have to pay for it.
You still have to pay for it when you're doing the points section. Here at the Bulls HQ, we've actually been playing a lot of games with just the power levels.
Right.
We'll pick a power level like 50, 55, 60 points, whatever. Yeah. And we found it to be really good, really quick. It's a really easy way to build your army list. You don't
I think it's more of casual play. Yeah.
It is for the casual play crowd, but at the same time, it still feels pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Because it does take into account some of the upgrade options.
Interesting.
So it's kind of like the mid range. If you had a model. And we think it's about 20 points per power level, give or take. Yeah. But if you keep that in mind, you can point out your army with power level really easily and have a really balanced game.
Interesting.
As long as both sides are taking maybe not all of the upgrades or middle tier kind of upgrades.
Yeah. Okay.
So like
very cool. Yeah.
For example, if you took like a Devastator squad and you said all las cannons versus like all heavy bolters. Yeah. Because the power level is going to be somewhere in the middle of both. So. Keep that in mind when you're building your list. Again, use power levels, give it a shot. I encourage players for their first time, if they're pointing out an army, to do all the points from the back of the books, and then also on the side tabulate your power level, just to give you an approximate idea of what you're looking at there.
For sure.
It's handy so you get a gauge of what power levels are actually work like, and a lot of the missions in here also require you to know the power level of your army to determine things.
For the mission.
For the mission. They can actually give you benefits like if you're if you're playing a game and one person has like 50 power level and the other person has like 70, the player with 50 power level gets a couple extra command points, which are super good.
Right. So
just to help balance out the game. It's actually a really great system. And I don't know if it's going to be like a popular tournament thing,
for power
level.
Okay, interesting.
But I think you can run a tournament based on power level and it would work just fine.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's in general what you're going to find in the indexes. You're going to find your data sheets, points, the power level to construct stuff. This one thing it doesn't have is there are no army construction rules.
Those are in the main book.
All of those are in here.
Right.
But all of your it'll tell you the type.
Because you have to bring in detachments.
Correct.
And the detachments like shows you how many HQ you need. It's like Age of Sigmar at the points.
Yeah, exactly.
Shows you how many HQ you need, how many regular troops, and it'll have a symbol up here. So like these are characters.
Those are HQs.
Yeah, HQs.
And then if you flip it over, we can show off like those are all HQs.
A lot of HQs.
There's some troops.
Well, those are those are troops, and then they have fast attack and stuff. And then and the
dedicated transports.
These are specialists
elites.
Or elites. That's right. So
yeah,
so depending on what detachments you bring, you have to bring specific amounts of each one.
Yeah, and again, all the army construction rules are in this book. There are rules specific for match play. Yeah. Match play is basically the traditional points, the way we've probably all
been playing. It's a lot like tournament play. Yeah.
But in match play, when you're building your list, everything has to share a faction keyword.
Right.
And you'll
so you can't have Necrons and Craft Worlds together and stuff like that.
Not in not in a match play list.
Right.
But you could do that in an open play or narrative play, which
Yeah,
I
sure.
highly encourage trying out some narrative games. There are narrative specific missions in here, which are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it's your game. Play how you want.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
But 8th edition is out. This is our announcement. It's actually out. I'm super pumped about it. Go pick up your Dark Imperium box set.
Or or the rule books and things, you know.
Yeah, that's another thing too. If you don't want any of the models, that's fine.
Yeah.
Go pick up the buy the rule book, and a rule book, and you're good.
Yeah.
It's great because like price wise, real fast. This was $60.
Yes, $25.
$25 for these.
For the entire index. Yeah.
The actual box is $160.
$160. Yeah.
So it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great deal.
It's a good deal.
So go check them out. Let's hop out for a really quick recap. Well, that was the Warhammer 40k Dark Imperium core set box. Super awesome. 8th edition. And, of course, the Index Xenos one.
Really exciting.
Super exciting. There are 5 of the indexes out that are out right now in stores. Yeah. Every rule for every model from Games Workshop that's in the game right now, you can play.
Xenos has 2. There's Chaos. There's 2 Imperiums. And that's it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Xenos 2. Yeah. And the Xenos 1, as you saw, covers all the Eldar and Necrons. Xenos 2 covers Orcs, Tau, Mids, and Genestealer Cult. Yeah. So, and everything else is represented, so that's awesome. Yep. So pumped. Have you got any games in yet?
Not yet, but I'm excited. I just finished building my Necrons, so...
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You should bring them by the studio sometime and we'll get a game.
Yeah. Try.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm AdamHarry from Vols.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.